Good morning. Happy Wednesday morning, guys. And welcome to today's live stream. Start off with a little bit of a flower here. Animal Kingdom. But like I'm just a whipped. So, happy Wednesday morning. Glad you guys could join us here at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park for our live stream today. And happy that you guys can hang out with us again this morning. It has been a while. So, if you guys are watching our streams for the very first time, my name is Chris. I'm going to be your agent in the parks and your host for the next few hours. I'm actually going to jump over here and go against the stream a little bit. A lot of people walking in from the parking lot, so I think I'd take the path that's taken. So, good morning again and welcome in. Glad you guys could join the chat today. Welcome into the Magic Crew. All those who are part of our online community here at Ear to Ear Magic. We don't like to call them followers. We don't like to call them subscribers because the fact of the matter is those are placeholders, those are names. These are real people in our chat we get to hang out with and spend time with, people that we get to know, and honestly, people that make us smile when we see them come back. So if you are watching for the very first time, but generally we're back in the normal things. We stream every Monday through Friday here in the Disney World and Universal Parks, and we would love to have you join us on future live streams. So if this is the first time you've ever joined us before, we would love it if you hit the subscribe button because we want you to come back, and we'd love to have you part of our ever-growing community here on Ear to Ear Magic's YouTube channel. So again, welcome in. Glad you guys are here. We are not parked in the normal parking lot. They started parking a closer parking lot this morning. So we got a lot of people coming in. Park actually opened this morning at 7:30 a.m. So we're a little late getting to the parks this morning, but still earlier than some of the others. So I'm going to I'll be coming up to security here in a second, guys. We don't share security, we don't video security, we don't have any active video like that. So as I go through security, I'll be turning on this morning's weather because I like to let you guys know if you are just curious to see what the weather's like, or if you're going to be coming to Disney or Orlando for any other reasons here in the near future, kind of have an idea what it's going to look like. So I'll be turning on today's and the next few days forecast. You guys continue to chat, have some fun, and I will see you guys very, very shortly. So let me go ahead and put up today's weather. It's going to be a high of 89 today. Partly cloudy, even though I don't see very many clouds at all right now in the sky. Tomorrow looks like we're going to get some spring showers. High of 80. Friday, another nice day, still 80 degrees. 84 and 87 over the weekend with some rain coming in. So be prepared for those spring showers.
All the way down. Right, this room over here, all walkers, to the center lane. All walkers to the center lane. All walkers to the center lane.
However, if you have strollers, ECVs, or wheelchairs, stay to the right. My friends will assist strollers and their drivers only. Everyone else will grab those bags and walk them to guest entries.
I'm going to still get you to step over to the table.
Doing great, Greg. Here.
This thing in here. I think that's the major portion of it. And then let's open this up real quick. Oh, drop it. Let's pull that out. You're on your way.
I appreciate it. Thanks, sir.
Once you get bumped, go ahead.
All right, so through security this morning. Jump into today's chat. By the way, how are you guys doing? I'll tell you what, we've been, and when I say we, I use that as a royal we. I have been just hectic, chaotic, crazy. This past few days. Good morning, Amber. Good to see you. Welcome in, Disney Lisa. Lisa Z. So our National Geographic photo op here. And since last week on Friday, when the latest Disney Nature polar bear item came out, has anybody seen it on Disney Plus yet? Good morning, honey bear. How am I feeling? I'm getting better. Getting better. So to get into the park after we get in past here, I'll talk a little bit further about that. Why not use the pass holder entrance? It seems to be the shortest line here lately. Thank you. Woo. Good morning, Michelle. Good to be able to get back into parks a little bit. Get back into what we consider to be our normal life that we can share with you guys. Morning, Dave C. How you doing today, my friend?
Is it on it? $9.39. You want to do it? Yeah, it's okay.
Now it's just us four, right?
Well, no. No, it's everyone. I mean, I would. Or just look everybody.
Morning, Leanne. Kind of nice when the music's kind of actually coming through. Welcome in, Jesse. Happy hump day. No, we don't have any camels here, do we? Is that an oversight? And I don't really think we have an area that accommodates that type of wildlife, but we don't have any camels here at Animal Kingdom. Good morning, Jennifer. Welcome in. Your favorite park. So what do you like the most about Animal Kingdom? I mean, there's a lot of appeal. I think Animal Kingdom doesn't get the love nearly as much as some of the other parks do. There's a lot to be seen, a lot to be enjoyed here at this park, though. Good morning, Stevie Lee. I'm back home and missing Disney. Well, I can tell you, hanging out like these on the streams does help a little bit. And if we can get you on Expedition Everest today, would that make things a little better? Good morning, Jordan. Thank you for bringing the magic of Animal Kingdom to us today, truly. Thank you so much, Jordan. Thank you for the super chat. Hopefully we can bring you a little bit of Florida sunshine to Canada this morning. And thank you so much for the support of our channel. I know we have been so sporadic and off and on these past few months, but we've got some good news. Good news today for those who might not already know. So thank you again so much, Jordan, for that. And we appreciate the super chat. What can I say except thank you for the super chats. Nope, no falling today. That's already been marked off the list. Already done. No, that turned into be a lot more than I thought it was going to be, honestly. First of all, it wasn't expected. It wasn't scheduled. And it just turned into a lot much more of a mess than I ever expected it to be. Good morning, Carol. Carol is so super excited to have booked our very first cruise ever with Iridescent Magic over this weekend. Thank you guys so much. I tell you what, it was a lot of fun talking with you guys, answering all of your questions, getting you prepared. And here's the thing, it's not going to be a situation where, you know, we book your trip and then we disappear. We're still here, always here to answer your questions from the day of booking all the way through the end of your vacation. So looking forward to going through the experience, and thank you for allowing us an opportunity to book that for you. Good morning, Jill. Thank you so much for sharing the stream. So it has been a good while. We have not been in the park since last Friday. So, and we've had a lot of stuff going on. So, I'm gonna take a beeline over here to the left. We'll cut back. We're going to cut to the side of Dinoland at the moment. We'll be back through. Welcome in and good morning, Theo Samigo. How you doing today, Theo? Good morning, Rachel. Good to see you, Ohana. Cousin. Good morning, or should I say good afternoon, Lee McAfee. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. What you got? What you finding? Finding the good stuff today? Yeah? Are you finding the good stuff? That makes you wonder what they find. One of our squirrel friends. Squeak, squeak, squeaking, squeaking, McSqueaking. Good morning, Katie. Welcome in. Good to see you, Walt. Good morning, Lauren. Lawrence is going big screen today. It's a good excuse to go hit Expedition Everest, right? Now, normally, guys, you know that the first thing I would do is hit Kilimanjaro Safaris. That's our jam. That's our thing. We love to hit first thing in the morning. And I would always suggest that to you as well if you're coming into the parks. But today's a little different. Just a little different. So, Bruins, I'm going to try not to. Of course, I kind of thought that I was trying not to before. So, I'm not really sure how that's going to pan out. Pocahontas and Miko just set out on their floating cavalcade. Welcome in, Douglas, watching from Indiana. Glad to have you in this morning. Great day to be in the parks. Really good, nice weather. And since our last time streaming and hanging out together, we hit a new milestone on our Magic crew here in the chat and our community. We are now 8,600 members strong. So thank you guys for continuing to help us out by sharing out the stream, inviting your friends and family, but mainly for just being a positive and supportive group that makes it a place that other people want to be a part of. Because the fact of the matter is, if it doesn't matter how many people come and visit our channel, if they don't have a good time, if they don't feel like they're part of the group, if they don't feel like that they are accepted and able to be a part of the group, then they won't stay. So the fact that we're growing is a good indication of just how wonderful this group is overall. So if you guys are watching for the very first time today, joining us for your very first live stream with us here at Ear to Ear Magic, please know that the people in this group, we're not filled here with drama. We're not here to focus on the negative. We've got plenty of that in our normal lives. We're here to have fun, to talk Disney, Universal, travel, and to get away from it all just a little bit. So thank you guys so much for all that you guys do in helping us grow our crew here on the channel. So 8,600 members. Now, a few months ago, we had some questions. Some of our mods were trying to determine what time we might hit 10,000. I don't know when that would be. I know that we'll celebrate every person who comes along who would like to be a part of our group. But I just love the fact that we're continually growing here. So welcome in if you're watching for the very first time. If you do hit the subscribe button here today, the only thing that we ask, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Subscribing doesn't really do anything other than the fact that it tells YouTube that you would like to hang on to this channel and come back and do something with them in the future. There's no cost. We don't ever want you to feel as though you have to pay anything to be a part of this group. When you need some support, when you need some fun, when you need a chance to just hang out with some people, I don't want you to feel as though there's any obligation other than just being here and showing up. So, welcome in. Good morning, Maribel. How are you? The Dill family is watching from Maine. Glad to have you in the stream today, Dill family. Welcome in, Add the Dutch. Good to see you again. Oh, Josh is on the treadmill walking through the path. Well, we might have to walk a little faster if I get you guys onto Expedition Everest. Get a little quick run. That works out. Good morning, Artemis. I've got some more communication with you today. We're going to get some things taken care of. We're now getting to the point we can settle down a little bit and get some stuff done. I'm looking forward to that. Good morning, Patricia. Zen with Jen. Welcome into the parks. We got another boat cavalcade coming through, so I thought we'd just sit here for a second and let them come through. Jacqueline says it's a gorgeous day here in Dallas, Texas. Always good to have some nice weather. Now we're getting out of our winter, fully in the spring. It's nice to hear more and more of that from the rest of our chat. Good morning, Timothy. Welcome in. Dave C., have an amazing day. If I can give you and send you any strength, I'm glad to do so. Have a good one, sir. It's the Chipmunkasauruses and Goofy. He's barking it up the right tree today. Hey, guys. I thought I heard somebody else coming in there, so. All right, so before we go over to Expedition Everest, there's one other thing we need to talk about. Let's talk about Finding Nemo, the Big Blue and Beyond. Now, Finding Nemo, the musical, is one of, if not my favorite stage shows that was here at Walt Disney World. Of course, the old Finding Nemo the musical is now not going to be reopening. And here at the theater in the Wild is where we used to enjoy this this pretty long and elaborate stage show with some giant puppetry, some beautiful music. It was such great music that everyone in our family knows it from beginning to end. We could probably sing the entire musical. They have not reopened since the pandemic, and they're going to be revising the entire show. It's now going to be a 25-minute stage show. It's going to contain bits and pieces of the original musical, thank goodness, because we love the music, but it's not going to contain all of it, because first of all, it's only 25 minutes. And second, it's going to be a different storyline in which they're going to tell the story of Finding Nemo from the Marine Life Institute. They're going to have some fish that are about to be released back into the wild after being rehabilitated, and someone is telling them the story of what it's like, what happened with Finding Nemo. So it's going to be a shortened version containing some music. The sets are going to be changed. They are going to still keep some of the puppetry, but we don't know fully what it's going to look like, other than the fact that we've seen there's going to be a lot of paper sculpture that's going to be in the sets and things like that. So when that reopens, hopefully we'll be able to share that with you guys live. I don't know how it's going to go with the music, but we'll try. So if you are like us and you love Finding Nemo in the musical, We're going to have the Finding Nemo, the Big Blue and Beyond, supposedly opening later on this year because they say it's for the 50th anniversary. So we'll see if that's going to still happen. No official date has been announced as of yet, but we have gotten a few sneak peeks of what it's going to look like. I'm just excited to be able to hear some of the music on the stage again. And the puppetry that was done on that show was just amazing.
Who wants to go to the trials?
All right, we are looking at the Forbidden Mountain here over in Asia. Now, this is not Everest. This is the Forbidden Mountain we have to go over and cross over to get to Everest. Good morning, Taylor. Did we hit 100 likes this morning? It's way too quiet. I don't think we've got Expedition Everest running this morning. Guys, thank you for hitting the 100 likes already so far today. Makes a huge difference in the fact that when we get triple digits, that means that YouTube will start sharing out our stream and inviting other people to join us. So thank you guys for making that possible. It's very quiet. No expeditions at the moment. Hopefully we'll have something open it up a little bit later on this afternoon. Oh, that's sad. All right. Hey, like a reed in the wind, we shift, we bend. So obviously they're having some issues. It's been under refurbishment for 4 months, and I heard it had some issues last Saturday as well on its first day open and operational. All right, we'll check back a little bit later. Good morning, Lisa. Welcome in. All right, so let's revisit what happened here. What happened here? Got Pocahontas' back over. All right, so a week ago, Friday, we had an incident. Again, the Royal We is coming over here to talk about our theater here. And I think it's quiet because there's nothing open over here right now. That would explain why there's nobody here, Katie. The ride's down. So we were coming over here to talk about some things, and let me give you guys an idea and show you exactly what happened. I fell, I tripped, and I went down. And when I tripped, I scraped my leg and bled. No big deal, really. I mean, it hurt for a few days, couple of days. Had to go get it, taken care of over at first aid. But I mean, for the most part, wasn't that big a deal. The big deal was the fact that when I fell, I also wrenched my back, and I didn't realize that until about 2 days after the fact. And so when I actually went down, It knocked the camera out of the gimbal here. The gimbal has a little bit of a hook on it like this. And I turned out that I actually was kind of lucky. Because of that hook, the camera went flying. The hook caught onto this fence right here. Boom. And so I'm holding to the bottom of the gimbal. When I fell, I'm hanging. I never actually went all the way down. So yes, I hurt my back, and it took about a week for me to get kind of back into space. It still hurts a little bit, minuscule, but could have been a whole lot worse. But that gimbal, Fancy Nancy here, Fancy Nancy took care of me that day. It was it made a big difference in the fact that I did not go all the way down. But what happened in the first place? Just so you guys can learn from this and be aware of it when you come. When it comes to the edge here, there's a little lip, a little curb, which is not that big of a deal. But what happens is they have little rocks just kind of popping out here and there. And what happened was when I came over to say hello to the area, I'm walking over here, and well, my foot catches that rock instead of just walking over. Boom, I catch that rock and I go down. Boom. So just be careful. There's all kinds of those ornamental rocks all over the park. So it looks like, you know, there may be flat ground everywhere, and then all of a sudden they have one of these awesome little rocks there. So just be aware of the fact. Step away from the rocks. Mark says you're more courageous than I would have been. And this is not the only place too. They've got them like this in other places. So just be aware. Kind of keep an eye on where you're stepping. There's has been there, tripped up the train steps, and ended up getting lots of gauze. I got a couple of wrappings. Stay away from all rocks. And here's the thing, is they just kind of pop up every so often. And they're very random. Just like one here, one there. Like for instance, there's just one right there. Boop, one rock. Big rock. Boop. So it is very quiet on this side of the park, and mainly because of the fact that there's no attractions open. I know, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. It just meant that there were a few days where I needed to lay down and to take it easy. And it also meant that on Easter Day, I spent Easter Day laying down on the bed and just not doing anything. I was the worst dad on Easter. We didn't get to have any Easter fun. We've got to do a lot of things to make up some fun with the kids after we get settled in. What do you do for those uber oblivious people like myself then? Put little flashing lights on them? So let's take a quick look and see what we've got for our wait times for Cali.
There's not very many people here.
Good morning, Caradad. How are you? So Katie, we have all older teenagers. They have spent the majority of their lives in and around and working with and doing things at Disney. But we have a 14-year-old, a 16-year-old, and an 18-year-old. So technically, we only have 2 kids. But nah, it doesn't matter. They'll always be our kids. 5-minute wait right now for Kali River Rapids. That's pretty short. Probably got tripped up on a raised sidewalk one time. I hit curbs every so often because, you know, I do exist within the chat with you guys a good amount of the time during live stream, so it does happen. Hey, if you're gonna trip up a stair. So I honestly do miss the fact that we have, now that we have lightning lane, the lightning lane exit is over this way, which means you can no longer walk into the exit and watch Expedition Everest. Kali River Rapids like we used to. All right, so I want to quickly take a look at our wait times over the park. And about Maharaja Jungle Trek. Disney, at least I tripped a lot one time at the sidewalk at the Olive Garden. There was one time I had a major fall in the parking lot at Chick-fil-A, but it was back when I was having vision problems and before I had it corrected with eye surgery, and I got off a plane and Susan, the kids came and picked me up, and we stopped at the original Chick-fil-A in Hapeville, Georgia, and I fell, tripped over, and tore up both my legs. It was pretty bad. Dislocated my pinky. Sharon, I think when we first moved out of the house, we went into our nomadic mode 2.5 months ago. The very first place we went into, it was so small that I tripped and banged my pinky into one of the walls, and it hasn't been right since. It might be one of those things eventually I'll have to go to a doctor and go, what happened here? All right, so we got a 5-minute wait for Kali River. Expedition Everest is down. 5-minute wait for Dinosaur. 5-minute wait for Triceratops Spin. 10 minutes for It's Tough to Be a Bug. 80-minute wait for Flight of Passage, 85 for Navi River Journey, which is funny, it's longer than Flight of Passage, and a 90-minute wait for Safari. So each wait here today is either 5 minutes, an hour and a half. You choose 5 minutes or an hour and a half. Hopefully Expedition will, Everest will open up a little bit later this morning. We'll be able to take you guys on that as well. So as we're walking over to Harambe, let me talk about the fact that good morning, right? The teacups. My vote is Cali. You know, I was tempted to go ahead and just jump on Cali. I may still do that too. I just thought I'd come over here and take a look and see what's going on with Safari at the moment. Morning, Ted. Looks like the first bird show is not until 10:30 this morning. Erica, good morning and welcome in. Lots of great floral here in Florida. Wait a minute. Is it called Florida because it's got floor in it? As busy as the parking lot was this morning, it's really strange to see it not that busy as far as the paths are concerned. Hey, David, you know what? I haven't seen the Discovery Island drummers come by yet. Not yet. I'm sure they will be. Sometimes I get fooled because they have the little percussion section right over here where guests can bang on the drums. So if you guys were interested in what they do have as far as like souvenir stuff like that, they do have the 50th anniversary mini sipper, the Simba popcorn bucket.
Where's the line star? Over here?
So different. Good morning, John. Any news on Phantasmic? Not that I have seen. Now, I have been a little disconnected in the most recent past, just from all the things that we've been having to do or not do here lately. But I have not seen or heard anything about a Disney World Phantasmic opening. If you've seen something recently, you're like, oh, it's supposed to open in May. That is Disneyland. So make sure you clarify that. The World of Color reopened at Disneyland. The Main Street Electrical Parade started back last week. And next month, Phantasmic restarts at Disneyland. So we got a 90-minute wait for our safari. And between this Navi River journey and Flight of Passage, it's probably, I don't know, 75%, if not more, of all of the guests we have in the park right now. Yeah, they're going to announce Phantasmic the day after Michelle and Mike leave on their next trip. That's usually what happens. Michelle gets on the plane, and we get an announcement dropped immediately. That's how it happens.
They find it?
All right, so I'm going to attempt to have our own safari. Let's go see if we can get on the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. Welcome in, Martha. Glad to have you. Happy hump day. We were just talking about the fact that when we first started the stream, there are no camels. No camels here at Animal Kingdom. Just don't have that. We don't have that type of environment here. Some of our line, they have an extended queue open over at Kilimanjaro Safari. Good morning, Lynn. Good to see you this morning. Happy Wednesday. So let's go hit Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. See some of our animals along our trail here. So, Captain Good Guy, I can tell you that at least for this week, while we see, right now I'm not seeing a lot in Animal Kingdom, but park reservations are hard to come by this week. There are a ton of dance and cheer competitions this week. A ton of them. When we're going into the resorts and seeing the guests that are checking in, there is a huge number of dance and cheer teams everywhere. So that has something to do with it. Have a good one, Sharon. We'll see you when you get back.
He's having some lettuce for breakfast.
These guys have such long tails. Man, his tail goes from here to there. See, these types of monkeys have, pretty good lives overall, but they don't fare well after retirement. They have a lot more pain and suffering after they get older in age, because all the rocking chairs in their nursing homes, their tails are so long. It's just it's a scary situation.
These two up there. I want to move so we can see them.
Yeah, it has been sort of touch and go for park reservations this past 3 weeks, Captain Good Guy. So, man, I know we're coming up to Mother's Day weekend, which will be something. Of course, then we're going to have the situation with working our way up to the sneak previews for Epcot's Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, we're gonna walk through. This is what this is about.
So I think, and then of course the actual ride's going to open it up May 27th. So we've got some cool things we're going to be doing in May with you guys. First of all, Susan and I will be going on our well, first come to shove, put a cart before the horse. We're going to be going on our very first Royal Caribbean cruise in the next few weeks. We'll be taking you guys with us. Now we're going to have some bad connection come through here, guys. So give me a second to make it through. Whoa, bird. Sorry, Lauren. That one was close. No, we're going to be going on our very first Royal Caribbean cruise at the toward the second half of May. And there's another bird coming right to the camera. Woo! Get your 3D glasses on, guys. So we're looking forward to sharing that experience with you guys, checking out that Royal Caribbean. We're going to be checking out Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind for ourselves on May 8th. Not sure whether or not we're going to be able to stream. I'm thinking not, but we'll see how that's going to work. Oh, nice, to Alaska. So, got some cool things coming up in May, but the biggest thing for us in May is that May will be the first time that we are going to be back in a permanent living place again since February. We had to move out of our rental in February, and we have been without a place to live since then. So we're extremely excited about that possibility, and we're going to be moving in this weekend, guys. So yes, the good news is, those who have been keeping up and asking, thank you guys so much for checking in and just concerned about us. We will be signing our lease today and moving in as of Friday.
It's good one.
Can you see any alligators? Can you see any alligators? Look at that.
Oh, that's the back. See them all picking it, you can see its foot right up the back. See its foot down in the water. See all the fish. Oh my God.
So this is our hippopotamus area. Kind of hard to see them, that they're at the back of the pool at the moment. The hippopotamus. Welcome in, Disney Golfer. Thank you for joining us today. Martha, yes, this has actually been one of the 2 main trails that's been here. Not everybody knows about it. It's right there. The best way to find it is at the exit of Kilimanjaro Safaris. And then there's the Maharaja Jungle Trek, which is at the exit to Kali River Rapids. Here are our meerkats and our zebras. But yes, we are going to be moving back into a place. We have been without a home for almost 3 months. It has been so crazy. It's been really rough on us and the kids. Not having a normal schedule, not having a normal place to stay. So we will be streaming today. We might have some content tomorrow, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be crazy mad dash moving day again. And our hope is that once we get that taken care of, we can move back into a full-time schedule with you guys again starting next week, Monday through Friday. Look at our meerkats.
Okay, so I'm looking it up. Hold on.
Welcome into Disney Baker. All of our meerkats running around. Get a better look at them. So yeah, we have either been living out of our car or in hotel rooms since February 21st. So it's going to be extremely exciting for all of us to get back into a place that's going to be ours. Settle back in, get back into a regular schedule, and get back into doing what we've been doing. Now, for some of you guys who have reached out and asked for help when it comes to booking and planning your Disney travel, your Universal travel, your cruises, it has been sort of back and forth, not really on point. I thank you guys for being a little patient with us as we're getting back into a place where we can not only live but work. So
Mommy, what if the meerkats stood up like this?
I know. It's quite cute, isn't it?
always looking up, always looking up. You know, as adorable as a meerkat is, can you imagine? I mean, this is an animal who spends the vast majority of its life always anticipating that something's going to attack it and carry it away.
Well, you're looking at them. And there's zebra way back there. Do you see the zebra?
So instead of meerkats, it kind of makes you wonder if they should be like paranoia cats.
Right over there. They're running all over.
So I was kind of trying to figure out which one is the guard, but they're all kind of on guard. That's kind of weird. Normally you'll have one meerkat that sits high and is looking for everybody and not doing anything else except for looking. But every meerkat that I see today has been staring at the sky. It's like they're all on guard today.
Yeah. Look at them, how they're sitting and just hanging out in the sun.
Welcome in, Surf Bob.
I don't know.
How's it going, John?
I think it is for you.
Got a couple of them that are just, 3 of them back there in the back. With their backs against the rock. Welcome in, Hatbox Ghosts. Good to see you. Good morning, Cheryl. Wow, there's nobody over here. Are they not out today? It's so weird to have so much space back here on the trail. It must be on the back side of the exhibit. Good morning. So I'm assuming they're all on the back side of the exhibit at the moment?
Yes.
Oh, well, except for one. Hide and go seek. This is the best place right now. You can see they've finished breakfast. We've got our greenery spread around here, so they've already had a little bit of their breakfast. This guy is here is just kind of taking it easy. He's got the place to himself at the moment. Everybody else seems to be on the crest of the hill. Welcome in. Good morning, that crazy Disney fan. Here on the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. Oh, baby Ada's coming over, guys. Maybe she'll come over to the wall.
I don't think so. I think in general it's the mummies that carry the babies around.
Let's see if they come all the way to the window over here.
I don't know.
Ada is our latest addition to the group over here. She's still pretty small. I think she stopped on the other side. She's on the other side of that rock over there. We'll trek to the other side of the exhibit.
Okay. I don't know. We're not going to try it though.
Morning, Kevin. Good to see you. Program this summer where they will perform Timon of Athens, a Shakespeare tragedy play. Who's playing Pumbaa? Well, who is playing Pumbaa? I did not realize that Timon was Shakespeare. I'm joking, of course, I know. The Lion King is basically Hamlet with animals.
I don't know. Well, you can see the gorilla from the backside here. Looks like a mommy and old lady.
Got one
You can see a little gorilla
right there, hanging out.
A gorilla there.
They look really soft.
Yes. But if you were to see a gorilla in the wild, you could not.
Of course, here is our rock here, Jafar rock. Notice he's got the Jafar hat, the nose,
Hey.
the mouth. Jafar!
He was right on that rock there. He just went down. Who, the gorilla? Yeah.
Wow! Here's our bachelor pads over here. Got 4 bachelors who live on this side. I see one up there on the crest of the hill. I don't see any of the other 3 bachelors at the moment. So it looks like Grace up there. She's much bigger. Hanging with an older sister, maybe. It's very quiet today here on the falls. Like I said, I think the vast majority of our crowds today are right now. It's still early morning, and most of the so here's our rocks. You gotta watch out for those rocks. Vast majority of our crowds are either on one of three rides. So this is Grace. She's about 3.
I have a feeling it's probably like a baby.
You got 2 7-year-old brothers, so.
How you doing, Ben? Welcome in. We're just chilling here on the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. Our gorillas are all spread out this morning. It seems really laid back today. So, who on Ear to Ear Magic, either TikTok or on Instagram, saw our snake friend that Susan and I ran into over at the TTC last Friday? We ran into it was pretty small sized snake crossing the path, and no one else even noticed it. Everybody's just walking along. It's late at night, and we just kind of stopped and pointed it out so nobody would step on it, because everyone's just walking. And it scared him because he was almost stepped on a couple of times, so he stopped moving, which made it even more dangerous for him. But after we pointed him out to everybody, some people stopped to take a look, and I got a couple of pictures and some video. And then we had a really big window open up of nobody coming through, so it was a perfect time for him to get moving again. He made it to the other side of the sidewalk. Some of the natural wildlife we see here in the park, in and outside of the parks. I am not a fan of snakes personally. I am got a huge fear of snakes, but I know that those guys are not dangerous. They won't attack you. Really good for pest control. Just want to make sure you got to cross the sidewalk without getting hurt. He was a little guy too. He was really small. It's hard to tell from the video. He was not in any way threatening. He just wanted to get across the sidewalk. Randy Jackson, good morning. Well, best of luck on the interview if you're the ones conducting. If you're the one giving the interview. Have fun. So Kilimanjaro Safari has gone up from 90-minute wait to a 2-hour wait. Expedition Everest is still showing as being down. Flight of Passage is still at 80 minutes. Navi River Journey has gone down by 10 minutes. Still at 75 now. And still 5 minutes for Cali. 5 minutes for Triceratops Spin and 5 minutes for Dinosaur. I was thinking about giving him a hug, but how do you hug a snake? Let's go hit Pandora. Paying too much for safaris and not seeing what you want? Try Twiga Travel Agency. Well, if you're going to be coming here to Walt Disney World, Universal, or would like to take a cruise in 2022 and 2023, we'd love for you guys to give us a contact and let us help you plan your next vacation. Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents, and we would love to be able to be a part of your next magical vacation. No cost whatsoever for our services. Our fees are non-existent, and we actually are paid by the vendor that we help you book with after you travel. So you pay the same price as if you booked it yourself, but you have somebody help you all along the way. And even if you're an experienced traveler and have been to places like Disney several times yourselves, allowing us to help you book your travel means that if and when you need our help, we're there to jump in. But if something were to happen and an emergency were to arise and you needed help and we weren't the ones who booked, we can't really do much. So give us the opportunity, even if it's not anything but just to book your travel, and put us in your back pocket for when you need help. Well, we're sitting here watching some entertainment here. Look what we have. How are you guys doing today?
Hi guys.
So you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Jana. I'm Mad Catter. This is my child Sammy, and this is my son Dylan.
And you guys just got here for the day, right?
Yeah, we've been here since, when did we get here? Friday. We went to Magic Kingdom Monday, went to Epcot yesterday, now we're at Animal Kingdom today.
Now, the crowds here have been kind of light so far this morning, but how was it at Magic Kingdom and Epcot yesterday?
I mean, he's got a DAS, so it wasn't horrible for us.
But as far as just the number of people walking about,
it could have been worse, that's for sure.
well, we got cheer competitions and stuff like that here in the area, so that makes it really, really big crowds. So what do you guys have planned for today?
We're just hanging out in Kingdom all day, and then tomorrow's our down day. And
Are you guys doing like a resort day or something like that, or?
Yeah, we're staying at Fort Wilderness.
Okay.
Fort Wilderness.
Are you going to go to Disney Springs at all?
No.
Okay. The reason I'm saying is that they're starting tomorrow. They're starting halfway to Halloween.
Really?
Yeah, so they got like Halloween treats and all kinds of stuff coming up this weekend. And if you go to Disney Springs, you can even do stuff like they have like a Jack Skellington Halloween bucket that will be for sale, and some other Halloween stuff. You got your bucket, the 50th, cool. But just, thought I'd mention that. So where are you guys traveling from?
Michigan.
Michigan. How is the weather here as compared to Michigan?
We're dying. We're sunburned, we're sore, we're hot.
But,
Wouldn't change it for the world.
it's still sunny though, right?
Yeah, I guess parts of Michigan right now just got snowed on, so.
No. That's crazy.
Up in the thumb.
I thought that was over.
Nope.
You're still getting snow in Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan's a weird place.
I mean, I remember getting snow in May in like Colorado, but I don't think I remember it being too snowy in Detroit like too far into the year.
Yeah, I'm
But
45 minutes north of Detroit. So.
that changes it a little bit, I guess.
It's a little bit warmer, but it's still Michigan. It's still cold.
So cool. Well, everybody, Matt Tanner, good. Thank you for stopping a minute and saying hello.
We're gonna go hit the safari.
It's at a 2-hour wait right now.
Yeah, we got our time for 10:21.
Yeah, so that's perfect. I was about to say, it's down at the moment, so I'm hoping it comes back up. So,
Hopefully it ain't too late.
well, if it does come back up, maybe you'll see me around there, because as soon as it does come back up, I'm heading over there myself. So,
Have you been on there since it's open yet?
not yet. It's been down also. It's been down all morning so far.
Well, I took my Dramamine. I'm good to go.
Well, best of luck. Maybe we'll see you again. We'll see you over at Expedition Everest.
Very cool.
Thanks for stopping and saying hello. Nice to meet you guys. Have fun. Great audience participation over here. So Ken, I was really expecting it to be a lot heavier, but keep in mind, Expedition Everest was supposed to open last Saturday. A week ago Saturday, and it's still down, which means we have an attraction that's unavailable. Everything else being of the larger attractions an hour and a half to 2 hours. The smaller attractions only being 5 minutes, so it's kind of weird. The Discovery Island drummers coming by here. Well, you know what? Let me bring that up for just a second. Is Walt Disney World leaving Florida in June of 2023? Oh, of course not. It's not going anywhere. There's some back and forth politics going on at the moment, in which the exemption of the area that Disney World is on, which is the Reedy Creek Improvement District. Keeping in mind that they have their own district for taking care of their own places and their own improvements and permitting and everything else here. They have their own fire department here. If you'll notice, if you see a fire department truck here at Walt Disney World, it's going to see RCID on it. So there's some politics going on back and forth, in which there's a law that was just passed to remove and dissolve the Reedy Creek Improvement District and to make Walt Disney World as part of the Orange County and other surrounding counties that they're involved in, that they're located on, and not get that exemption. We don't know if that's going to stick or not. It's a lot of back and forth politics right now, and it is very likely that it all could be either reinstated or put back into place and where it is now. It's not going to affect anything in the immediate situation, and I'm going to wait for it to all the smoke to settle before we really get too far into it. So nope, Disney World's not going anywhere. Let's make it around into the Valley of Moara, the Pandora, where we got some of our longest lines other than Kilimanjaro Safaris today. So Ken, no updates. Nothing's been stated as what will be replacing the Primeval World, and they've done no construction right now. It's just completely demolished. So Captain Good Guy, I do have the hats in hand. The only thing is because we have been in flux as far as our location and moving from place to place, it's been very difficult for me to just take some time and go to the UPS store and get them shipped out. So hopefully now that we do that, it's Miko! Hello, Miko! Now that we are looking to be moved in to our new place, I can actually take the hats and get them shipped out. So Hatbox Ghost, yeah, I did take a fall. I skinned up my leg pretty badly, which was not the worst of it. That, healed up in about 3 or 4 days. I think the worst part was the fact that when I fell here in Animal Kingdom the last time, I sort of wrenched my back, which didn't manifest itself until about 2 days afterwards. So for about 3.5 days, I was pretty much just kind of laid out, not able to do much without some pain. So, but on the up and up, things are heading in a much positive direction now. So, getting back into normality here soon. Let's not fall like that anymore, though. Welcome in, Gryffindor Seeker. Happy Wednesday. Squirrel just ran across that back fence with the bamboo. It had a very much like an animation kind of feel to it. Good morning, Don. Glad to have you in this morning. So that's a good chat question there, Calvin. What would you guys like to see happen when it comes to Dino Land? Primeval World is down. They've got space there. Do you put something in as an attraction to Dino Land? Do you revamp the entire area? What would you guys like to see? What would you suggest? Or do you have any previews, forecasts, predictions that you like to make as to what that area may be in the future? Welcome in, Jimmy, 1970. Zootopia. I remember when they first had rumors that Dino Land was going to be redone in the Zootopia. That was a long time ago. Oh yeah, and the rumors were pretty confident too when that first came out. Dino Land being redone into Zootopia, and everybody went crazy. Either they liked it or they hated it. So something I didn't get to in Cantoland. They could do that. They could change it into the landscape of Colombia. Be interesting. So something that I was going to point out to you guys last time we were here, and I forgot to do so. Here over at our little quick service area. So at Pongu Pongu, they have all these dog tags from people who worked here on Pandora. And these are actually Disney engineers who worked. And right dead center of these dog tags, that's now the now retired Disney engineer Joe Rohde, in charge of Animal Kingdom.
What'd you get? Air pressure. Oh, right.
There's something in Chippendale. It's like the old Camp Mini Mickey. I don't remember the binoculars. Huh. When you go through night mode, puts a green filter on them. $12.99 for clay binoculars. Morning, Holly. Recognize Joe. All right, I have not seen this toy. Interactive Banshee. You guys seen this? Communicates with other nearby Banshees. It moves wings and head. Articulating arms. Adjustable wristband. Real Banshee sounds. Comes inside of his own egg. Huh. $39.99. So like a miniature one you'd get from the Rookery. morning, Naomi.
Jordan, we already know you're fine.
That's kind of nice, given the fact that it's embroidered. The only problem about embroidered stuff like this sometimes is that it gets a little itchy on the back. Little bitty one. Morning, Cresty60. Welcome in. Glad you could join us. As you're just joining us, we're here at Wind Traders here in Pandora, just checking out and see if there's anything new, or at least new to me, merchandise we haven't seen in a while. As always, if you guys see something that you're interested in, would like more information on, get a close-up look at, find the price of, please let me know. While we may not be personal shoppers, we do like to shop. So let me know if you see something you guys want some more information on. Good morning, Michelle. Welcome in. That's a very subtle shirt because there's not a lot of stuff on there that says Avatar. But it is. It's all Avatar. It's all Pandoran stuff. But unless you're really looking at it, you might not even know that's what it is. The valley at night and the valley in day. By the way, I'd like to officially welcome Mike as one of our newest mods here on the channel. As we grow, we need to add a few mods here and there to make sure that we have everyone can have a time where they can pop in and pop out. It doesn't require all the mods to be on all the time. They can.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's ear to ear magic. Oh, thank you. That, you know, not all the mods feel like they have to be on all the time and to share the responsibility. And so thanks, Mike, for agreeing to join the mod group. If you've been with our live stream for a long time and would like to have your name on a list as consideration for becoming a mod, let me know. Send me an email over at chris@eartoearmagic.com. And we may be adding some mods here and there. Mike is an experienced mod. And I know that if you have any questions or need any help, he'll be glad to help out.
Same on Instagram. Can I follow you on Instagram?
Yes,
Okay, yeah,
exact
I've been following
same.
you for a while.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, so we started live streaming about a year and a half ago. Almost actually, we're almost 2 years.
Live streams here from Indiana, but we get
So-
them a lot, so we like to see the new updates and everything.
That's what we like to do. We just put it out there. We get to share it all.
It's great when people are there because I'm like, okay, I want to know that's there. I want to know right there. But yes, I thought
You know exactly where it's at. You know that way you don't have to worry about looking for it.
And then like I followed you on Instagram forever.
Oh, thank you.
So I've always I was like, wait a minute, that name sounds familiar. So I pulled it up on my account real fast and I'm like, oh yeah, I
Yep.
know him.
That's
There-
it.
yeah, there it is now. Okay.
But thank you
well,
very much for following us. We appreciate that.
Yes, good meeting you.
You guys have a great trip. Good morning, Drew in the moment. How you doing, Drew? I think you were just here the other day, weren't you, Drew? I think I just saw you a picture of you in front of the sand sculpture yesterday on Instagram. Have you? By the way, has anybody seen the new polar bear? We have not just yet. Matter of fact, there's lots of stuff on Disney Plus we need to catch up on. once we can get back into a new place, we can get set up, and there's so many titles I gotta get, like Moon Knight. Oh my gosh, I gotta get caught up on Moon Knight, but we have not been able to see that or Polar Bear just yet. So if anybody has seen Polar Bear, the Disney nature film, let us know what you thought about it. I'm sure Liberty will be very interested in seeing it. So Shell, yes, they do have exclusive park items. So sometimes you see stuff on our streams and you may go to Shop Disney and go, it's not there. There are lots of items that are what they call park exclusives. I know, that was really cool. She's asked me what our YouTube channel was, and I said Ear to Ear Magic. She goes, oh, I followed you guys for years on Instagram. I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. All right, updated wait times. Right now, Kilimanjaro Safari has dropped from 1 hour or 120 minutes to 105. But Flight of Passage has jumped to 135. 70 minutes right now for a Navi River journey. 10 minutes for Tough to Be a Buck. 15 minutes for Cali River Rapid. 15 for, I'm seeing everything that was 5 minutes before is now 15 minutes. 15 minutes for Cali, for a Triceratops Spin, and for Dinosaur. Expedition Everest is still down. That's kind of sad. I was really hoping to get you guys on Expedition Everest today. I know, Lisa. I didn't have any qualms at all asking Mike if he wanted to help out. And it is our goal to get back into regular streaming and to get back some of the larger parties we have for live streams that we've had in the most recent past, that we'll get there again. You can see our crowds are starting to come into play as more and more people come into the park today. I would be doing better if I wasn't working. I know the feeling sometimes. Of course, lately it's like, dude, this is the first time I've been able to get back and do some streaming for a bit because of all the other hectic, crazy things that have been going on in life. So it's nice to be back into this area again.
Max, we got 2 more bags in that restaurant.
Vanessa loves Moonlight. I can't get into it. I haven't watched it yet, Carol. I know which one you're talking about, though. I'll have to look and see. There's so many shows that have come on since we've had a chance to do it. It was snowy. It was a white screen. Awesome, Jordan. Thank you so much for doing so. This afternoon we've got lots of things we got to do to get ready for this weekend. Moving into a new place, but hopefully we'll be able to get some stuff done and answer some of your emails as well. So if you ever have a question about our live streams or what's going on with Ear to Ear Magic, you can always reach me at chris@eartoearmagic.com. But of course, if you want to have some help when it comes to travel, you can then send an email over to Susan and I's Travelmation email address, which is the travelmation.com or .net. So I had a travel client last night ask me about pricing and wants to know what was cheaper. What was cheaper, to go to Disneyland or to take a Disney cruise on the Disney Wish? And I had a lot of fun showing some surprising results on that. So I picked a week in September. Picked a 4-night cruise on the Disney Wish for Halloween on the high seas, on a veranda, ocean view family suite. Price came up to $4,200 for the 3 of them. And then I did the exact same time frame, staying at the Grand Californian with park tickets for that week at Disneyland, and the price came up to $4,400. And then I had to be facetious and go, and guess which one of those already includes all of your meals? So if you guys would love some information when it comes to taking a Disney cruise or even a Royal Caribbean cruise, and think I've never been on one, I don't know how much they are, I don't know if I could afford them, you might be surprised at how affordable they are. Allie's Magical Adventures, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button today. Thank you so much for joining, and glad to have you as part of the Magic Crew. Picture came up on our timeline yesterday. It was 1 year ago yesterday. It was Mike and I first met you guys at Baseline on Hollywood Studios. Wow. Man, time is just... It seems like it's been a whole lot longer than that, Michelle. It really does. Seems like I've known you guys forever. That's cool. And so here's the thing. I think Michelle and Mike were just on the Skyliner heading over to Hollywood Studios, and we're watching our streams and popped over and said hello while we're having pretzels over at Baseline. We've met some amazing people in the parks. That's why we like to say see you in the parks. Welcome in, Pikachu. Turn left, and there may be a wait for for a tuna ball. Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. So, Susan, not that it doesn't do me any good, but that one shirt that I really like, that's $125 with the orange bird, it has a matching blouse or top. We could be matchy. So my shirt's $125. Your top is only $39.99. So it's funny, Carol, that you, and that's what we were talking about when somebody was asking me about that last night. I just pulled up some pricing real quick, and I think it is shocking. I mean, the Disney Wish is a brand new ship, and for an entire week, with all food included, was less than the cost of a Disneyland trip staying at the Grand California. So, if you've never seen the pricing and would just like to know, please know that, especially when you're part of our group, it doesn't hurt us at all to ask us for a quote. We'll be glad to help out with it. It doesn't take me that long to pull it if it's, short and kind of an easy, sweet kind of a deal. Now, if you've got like a split stay or staying at, Disney and Universal, and it may take a little bit more finagling because we got to work across a couple of different platforms, but just let me know if you like some pricing. No obligation. You guys know us. We know you. Just let us know. We can help out. That's a cool kid shirt. One step at a time, Arnold, right? How are you? Doing good. How are you doing today? Yeah, I could see Susan and I wearing the Orangeburg shirts like that together. Thank you, Dee. Welcome in. So glad to have a new place. We're going to be moving in. We're going to be signing the lease. Signing the lease today and moving in. Sarah says Everest is back up. Look who else is back up. Oh my gosh, now that meet and greets are back. Look who's just walking around. It's Kevin! Looks like she's heading out for the moment. But it means we'll have to keep an eye out for her later on as we come out. There she goes. Bye, Kevin! She's going to say hello to everybody over at the Wilderness Explorers area. Cool, we'll have to look out for Kevin now roaming around. Last time we saw Kevin, she was still a socially distanced character behind some trees and bushes for SDSs. You guys remember SDSs? Socially distant selfies. Now Kevin's just out and about. Jumbo, and good morning. Good Donnie Sean. All right, if Expedition Everest is actually open with a 25-minute wait, let's go. Let's go find that Yeti.
I brought it.
All right. I'm backpacking it straight over to Expedition Everest. We just got a notification that we have a new patron over on Patreon. Signed up today. We'll have to welcome them in a little bit later. Thank you for signing up. I'm glad to have you as part of our group on Patreon. If you guys like our channel, would like to support us, make sure we can continue to grow and do more and more here in the parks and about. You can do so by checking us out at patreon.com/ear-to-ear magic. 5 different tiers to help out. And now that we've got a place that we can get moved back in and get access to all of our things again, we've got lots of things to send out to our patrons since the first of this year. And we've got some really cool stuff that we've been getting a hold of, but we haven't been able to give away just yet to those in our top 3 tiers. So our next patron Zoom call will be on the 8th. Not the 8th, but the first Tuesday. When is the first Tuesday? Is that next Tuesday? Might be. So maybe May 3rd. So I'll see if I can get that set up. And we'd love to have you join us on our next month's patron call. Oh, the trains are running on Expedition Everest.
That's a lot of screaming. That's a lot of screaming.
It's just pure joy.
Oh, okay.
It's been down for 4 months. They're really excited. Yep, they've been renovating it since January. All right, if you guys are just joining us here, we're going to be heading over to Expedition Everest here at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park for our first live stream ride on the up to the Forbidden Mountain since, well, I think since probably December. Remember, if you guys are having a good time on today's stream, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. It's free, doesn't cost anything. Takes only a second, and it's the best way you can support any of your favorite Disney creators, whether they're vloggers, live streamers. And if you're having a really good time, I'd like to come to more live streams in the future. Don't walk away today without hitting that subscribe button. Wow, the line filled up really fast. Let's see if they have a single rider line open.
Mom, are you staying with him? I am. See the umbrella pop open.
I mean, I like it.
If you're able to walk in, then I know it's alright.
The single rider line says open on it, so we're going to try it. Oh, there's nobody in line. Ooh, there's nobody in line. All right, let me put my hat away, guys. Let's go find that Yeti. If the line stays like this, maybe we could even go for a second line ride. Thanks, Captain. Good guy. Appreciate it. All right, we're up next. Will we get a front row? That would be cool. We're gonna get a front row. We're gonna get a front row. Front row. Front row. Front row. Front row. Front row. No. Guys, we just got front row. We just got front row. Welcome in, Steven. Hey, we're about to ride Expedition Everest on front row.
Attention Expedition Everest team members. Once on board, secure one here in the cargo bag in front of you. For your safety, the key stick with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And please, supervise children. Miembro del equipo de extracción de datos. Una vez a bordo, coloque sus efectos personales en la bolsa delante de la silla.
Hey, Burn fan, you ready for the front row of Expedition Everest?
Con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y por favor, cuide a los niños.
All right, we're gonna make sure everything is locked in tight.
Attention Expedition Everest team members. Once on board, secure one here in the cargo bag in front of you. For your safety, the key stick with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And please, supervise children. Miembro del equipo de extracción de datos. Una vez a bordo, coloquen sus efectos personales en la bolsa delante de la silla. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y por favor, cuide a los niños.
So I will be turning the gimbal off while we're riding, so. What do you guys think? Ooh, brake check.
Make sure you have all your gear.
Remember, pray that everything will work out okay on this ride. Thank you. Awesome, Jordan. Welcome in. Disco Yeti is still in effect. I don't know. Was it smoother? Y'all Yeti for this? Bum 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 bum. You didn't have your bar all the way down, Hatbox Ghost. All right. So did you guys see everything okay? How did it work? Did it get? Did the video keep up?
I conquered Expedition Everest mistake. Or no, wait, I'm sorry.
Well, replay it is. Well, let me ask a question. Would you guys be open for another ride?
There is kind of I do like seeing some of the stuff.
So Kathy, I have not. So if we ride one more time, I'm going to have to hydrate afterwards. A little lag near the end. Yeah, it tends to happen sometimes, especially if you go through some of the tunnels. Well, if you guys are up for it, say we ride it one more time, shall we? That was pretty awesome to be able to ride on the front row like that. Ride it, baby, one more time. Go for it. By the way, Henry, I didn't get to say hello because you came in just as we were getting into the front there. So welcome in. Happy Wednesday. We can go check out some birds. So Caridad, we did find a place. We just got approved on Monday, and we are signing the lease. We put a deposit down yesterday, signing a lease today, and hopefully we'll be obtaining possession of the keys on Friday. So this weekend, whoops, my gimbal's tired. Poor Fancy Nancy. Come on, Fancy Nancy, you can do it. There you go. We haven't been in a place since we officially left out of our old place 1st of February. So we are so excited about spending some time this weekend about moving in. So great news. So after we get moved in this weekend, unpack a few days, we should be back into normal. This has not been a normal year so far for us in 2022. We've been living out of suitcases and out of our car for 3 months. So thank you guys for being so patient with us. Our schedule has not been as consistent as it should be. Dealing with different things, having to check out of a hotel, trying to find another place for us to stay, having to get the kids from here and there. So for now, Bruins, we're going to have the same Magic Mount address. When it expires, we may move to a new P.O. box, but we'll let you guys know if and when that changes. I like toothpicks. We can put little bitty sausages on the end of them. Dip them in dips. All the dips. So Katie, we do not. All of our family is in Georgia. So it has been it's been a trying time. That was difficult. Luckily we had Disney family, some of our friends help us in the area as far as moving out. It took us way too much time as it should. So we'll see. I may have to scrounge up a few extra dollars, and we may actually pay to have somebody help us pack up a U-Haul and move everything out of the storage unit and into the new place. So the great thing is, Kathy, is that the kids are in virtual charter school, so it doesn't matter where we move, they're still going to be in their same classes and they'll still finish out the years if nothing had changed. So at least some things are staying the same, right? Good morning, Disney Mama. We're about to ride Expedition Everest for the second time in a row. Last time we got front row, that was pretty cool. What are we gonna get this time, guys? If that happened twice in a row, how cool would that be? Well, thank you, Jacqueline, for being here and for being a part of our family. We could not have done anything that we've done this past 4 months without the help of you guys. You've done a great job of taking care of us and making it possible, so thank you guys so much. Great, here we go. Single rider.
Attention Expedition Everest team members. Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag in front of you. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the plane. Please supervise children. Miembros del equipo de expedición Everest, una vez a bordo, coloquen sus efectos personales en la bolsa delante de la silla. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas
there, you're still going to want to go back and watch that last one too, because it's right there on the front. It was really nice. Oh, thank you, Theo. Get ready for the brake check. Brakes work. So we get some of my air tires back. Oh, they cleaned a few of them off. Everybody put your hands up.
Hands in front, otherwise you're gonna get jerked. Ours is a lot of handrail.
You gotta take your hat off. You gotta take your hat off.
Yeah, I had it on during the picture. No, I didn't. No.
See, that's why I make sure to take mine off before I get on the ride. Woo. If you guys are just joining the stream, welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, and welcome to our Ear to Ear Magic live stream today. Our first time back in the parks after a bit. We did have a little bit of a fender bender with the ground and a fence a couple weeks back here at Animal Kingdom. Put me in some pain, laid me out for a few days on my back, but we are back at it now. All right, we're gonna slip through here. Oh, pardon me. I'm gonna find a hole there. And the line is definitely longer than 25 minutes now. There you go. Speaking of mental breaks, that is one of the reasons why we do the live streams that we do, to give you an opportunity to take a mental break from whatever's going on in your life at the moment. Whether you need to just take a little few minutes to ride a ride, get the feeling of being in a park, or just forgetting about the things that's really holding you down that day. And which is why it's also extremely important that we do a couple of things here on our stream. One, we keep it family friendly. We want to make sure that everyone can watch. And it's a place that everyone feels comfortable with, no one feels uncomfortable or finds though that there are things that may be inappropriate for them, and they don't feel as though that they can be a part and take advantage of the stream. And two, we want to make sure that we keep a space that is a mental break. So we try to stay away from the negative. While we'll talk about things that are going on in life, we try to make sure we keep it on the positive, on the up and up. Not to make it turn into a gripe session, because that doesn't really give us too much of a break from what's happening on in your real life. So if you are looking for a place that you can come and relax and be a part of a group that is no drama, we're not here to tear anybody down for the sake of making ourselves feel good. We bring everybody up the ladder with us. Then we would love to have you guys be a part of our magic crew. So hit the subscribe button, come back in and hang out with us. The only thing that we ask is if you do hit the subscribe button and you become a member of our group, let us know who you are. We'd love to get to know you a little bit better, because that's really what makes the group and the community stronger, is getting to know everybody. A couple of our apes are up there hanging out this afternoon. So evidently now is the time for hydration. Now is the time on our live stream that I hydrate, because it is important to do so. Let's pop on over here to a quick service here and see if I can get a glass of water. Some of the things I do have here for quick service entrees, I do have a honey sesame chicken, an American Kobe cheeseburger, Korean fried chicken sandwich, rib tips, sweet and sour tempura shrimp, teriyaki chicken salad, and a vegetable tiki masala. Thank you, Don, for popping in and saying hello today. Have an awesome Wednesday. And let's watch us while doing cardio. That's funny. I do cardio too. At least walking around all the parks, especially Epcot. Ooh, for a whole gallon. That's a lot of little bitty cups. Now, more than likely, he's going to tell me just to walk up to the window and ask for water, but I always want to make sure. I'm glad we could provide some walking content as we go through. Good, Donnie, Sean, thank you so much. Have an awesome day. Can I just get a glass of water? Perfect, thank you. That's what I thought, but I didn't want to have to bother anybody if I didn't have to. So they have a water station right there. Oh, it smells really good back here too.
Don't get wet, Josh.
Ben, always glad to have you in the chat. Cover everything from coast to coast, tip to bottom, right? Lots of food coming out here. Hey Josh, can I get just take a thing of water? Ice water. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, sir. Try not to interrupt. He's working hard. All right. All right. Boy, the apes are at it today. All right. I know, Kira, I was like, I'm just getting water. I gotta sit there and watch all this food get made. That's not good. Woo. So, I tell you guys what, this past week we put the application in for our new place. We put in all kinds of documents for us to be approved. On Friday was just back and forth, and I woke up Saturday morning like I had food poisoning. I was just, from all the stress and all the anxiety, and I have been pretty much sick as a dog since Saturday. Just to find out Saturday that they weren't going to give us any approval or response until Monday. And then Monday we didn't know until like 10 minutes before they closed. But we have been approved. We will be moving into a new place. We're going to finally have a place to settle back in again. It's going to be nice. Here's the thing. I still feel so nauseated. But eventually get myself to settle back down again. Catch it back up in the chat. Kate wants to know, are we going to get on the water ride? Cali River Rapid, you guys want to get on Cali? We can do Cali. I'll have to put the gimbal and all that away, make sure it doesn't get wet. Fancy Nancy does not like to swim, but Brenda doesn't mind. Dee, we're actually still very close to the parks. We're just going to be in a different direction than we were before. So we're still going to have easy access to get to where we need to get, provide content, and to make deliveries and other stuff like that that's required. So yeah, we're still going to be very much close to the parks. It's in a different location though, Captain Good Guy. So unfortunately, the location we had before, we could see fireworks. We will not be able to see fireworks moving forward, but it's okay. It's okay. We've had 3 years of very, very closeness, being able to see fireworks and stuff like that. So we're just glad and happy to have a new place, honestly. The Givens have a few questions. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of what the Gibbons kind of took care of that. So, what they said. Tiki Man fan, yeah, I'm glad. I was really worried that we were going to have to move a lot farther away. But for us, we are. There are a couple of macaws like right above me. You're not aiming for my hat, are you? Dude, you guys are right there. Okay. They were like right there. I swear they were gunning for my hat. So we are going to be extremely close. It's just going to a different format. We're not going to be able to. It's going to be coming from the front side of the property as opposed to the back. So it'll be a little bit of a life change for us, but still not bad at all. And Ez, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. As we get settled in, we're going to get back into streaming on a regular basis. Make sure we can capture all upcoming things, get back into the mix as far as what we're doing and what we're presenting to you guys. So I'm excited about that. I really am. It's been a really rough 3.5 months for us. So I think for me, it's simple as stuff as having our own kitchen again, having a place to wash our clothes, making sure everybody's got a bed, because sometimes we didn't have enough beds for everybody. We've slept on air mattresses before. One night I slept on the floor, to make sure the kids and Susan had a bed and do what you have to do. So looking forward to having that back to normal once more. So for us, we want to make sure that we're getting back into Travelmation, getting into making sure we can provide a great spot for you guys to get help in booking and planning your vacation. You've got somebody that when you help with that can be in the parks, know the information that's going to be important to us. And then of course making sure that we have the content on Ear to Ear Magic's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, which we can show you guys really what's happening as relevant information and try to be down to earth realism about what we're doing and what we're showing. It's not, this is not a personality of mine. This is not a character that I've created. This is me. This is Susan. This is our kids and doing what we do. So, you watch certain other things, it's sort of like, everything's like, oh my gosh, everything's so wonderful. This is better. Oh my gosh, this is the best cheesecake I've ever had. But this is the best cheeseburger I've ever had. Oh my gosh, Disney's making the best food. This is even better. And it's like, no, it's like, well, this is good. We don't really care for this. We just want to make sure we provide some really down-to-earth, realistic content for you guys. And thank you guys for supporting us through the rough times we've had the first quarter of this year as we get back on the track and doing what we can to provide you just what we think is going to be some personal, relevant content and connection to both Universal, Disney, and anything else we can get a hold of. So honestly. Let's see. Can we make it to 200? Sweet! Thank you guys for getting us to 200 likes today. It's awesome. We very much appreciate that. Yes, Gabriel. We have got to get over to Connections Cafe. Lots of food reviews we've got to do and catch up on, and looking forward to doing that. So now, tomorrow and Friday, we will be finalizing and getting ready for our move this weekend. So again, we just would one last time like to ask you guys to be patient, and then get back into formal, finalize full-on streaming schedules again next week, including finally getting back over to Epcot and trying the Connections Cafe. I might have to have some help with that, Gabriel. We'll see how that's going to go. This hand-breaded chicken sandwich I'm eating. You're eating it right now? In front of everybody? You're not going to share it? Wow. Okay. And that's what I love about it. You guys have been extremely supportive. Thank you, Inez. You guys have been waiting. Sometimes we haven't been able to do Monday through Friday streams as we've been in the past. That will get back to where it was before. I know lots of times you guys have sent messages going, you guys are going to be streaming today. Like last week, we weren't able to stream because one, I'd hurt my back, and two, we put in applications for this, and I had to be ready to respond to those applications and put in information and get those documents over. All this stuff is finally, I think, coming to a conclusion, and I'm looking forward to getting back. We've had a lot of people help us along the way. We could not have done it without the help, support, prayers, and everything else you guys have provided us. So thank you guys so much for that. I don't know. You might have to tell Susan that, Theo. Sometimes she'd be willing to give away that persona for free, I've been told. Anybody wants it. All right, so I've hydrated. I say let's get some more fun going in. You guys want to go around Cali? So since I'm here and I'm already stopped, let's go ahead and do a switch over. I'm gonna get Brenda out. Everybody, meet Brenda. Brenda's our go-to helpful gimbal. Not really a gimbal, just a tripod. She does what she's supposed to do. She's not fancy like Fancy Nancy, but she gets the job done. All right, we're gonna do a switch over then. Shoot, shoot, shoot. All right. Going to Brenda. There we go. How you doing, Brenda? All right. And Fancy Nancy's gonna go in her little safety zone. She don't like to get wet. We'll put her away. We'll put them in a locker. And before we get back into, going back over to our lockers, well, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. Whoop. We just got a PayPal from Bailey. Thank you so much, Bailey. Bailey says, keep swimming, Chris. We have been. We've been working really hard to keep swimming. I really admire how you always keep it real and we try to stay positive. We have been. I've tried not to talk about our move as much as possible because that's not what you guys are here for. I don't want our channel to be about us. It's never been the point. It has not been about, hey, look at me, look at me. It's been about let's sharing what this information is. Let's share what we've got, what can be done so that you guys can have a better vacation. It's never been about, look at me, look what I can do this, I can do that. So that's the good times and the bad. And thank you guys for caring. I do greatly appreciate that. And so Bailey, thank you so much for that, for the PayPal. You guys those PayPals do really make a huge difference in the life of our channel and the life of what we do here on everything else. And I assure you, we don't take those PayPals, put them together, and go out and buy lounge flies and Dooney and Burks and add to our enormous collection. But we do put it into what we do in the streams, paying for things and just taking care of what we need to do to make sure we can keep the camera rolling. So Bailey, thank you so much for that. Appreciate that PayPal. All right, let's go get ourselves a locker. Let's turn this back around. Where'd I go? Shoot. So it's gonna be a little bumpy here. I'm looking for a trash can. Alright, let's tighten Brenda up. So Naomi, we have not sent out the hats just yet. I've kept them at hand so that I can get to the UPS store. But the great thing is that there's a UPS store that will be right next to our new place. So I hope to have those out shortly. Man. Somebody just walked up and says, "Is that for real?
Oh, it's not like that.
Are those real? Oh my gosh. Cali River Rapids is now 40 minutes? That's what I get for waiting when it was 5 minutes this morning. "40 minutes. All right, let's get ourselves a free locker.
Want them order? What are you doing?
Oh, right here. Put our stuffs in our locker. I'm gonna have to take the battery pack. Oh. Floaty's gonna have to come with us because if it's a 40-minute wait, you don't know what can happen in 40 minutes. Alright. I think we're good. Alright, let's go do Cali. I should have put my hat in there.
guys. Welcome.
This is what we get for having two quick single rider experiences over an expedition Everest. Welcome in, Jenny G. How you doing today? Just jumping in the line for Kali River Rapids for today. Be nice and cool ride. We're gonna probably get wet, but I'm gonna put the weather back up. High of 89 today. It's good, nice and warm. So, getting a little wet, it's not too bad today. I'm really shocked that they don't have a single rider line. Here at Cali. So normally I do have a bottle of water that I carry with me. But, you know, it's back in the day when we had, you know, a kitchen and we had a refrigerator out all the time. So I'll get back to that once we have our kitchen again. Make sure I've got water on me. So thank you guys again for hitting that thumbs up button, getting us to 200. If you guys have joined the stream today and haven't already hit the thumbs up button, hope you hit the 250 today. And I'll try to do what I can to stay away from the rocks on the edge of the path. Morning, Stitch. So weird using Brenda and not Fancy Nancy, and so every time I move it's like you guys see every little movement. So something for those of you out there who are cruisers who like to go on cruises, specifically Royal Caribbean cruise members out there, they started a new promotion this past Monday. It goes all the way out until I believe May 2nd. For cruises starting after June 1st that are booked. It is up to $550 off the cost of your cruise, plus I believe kids are sailing for free on Royal Caribbean. So if you've been thinking about checking out a Royal Caribbean cruise, would like to go on one here sometime after June 1st, reach out to us and let us know if we can help you quote out some prices and see if you can take advantage of those promotions. If you got a couple of kids, want to go, don't want to have to pay any prices for them to sail, this is a great promotion to take advantage of.
Handling that a lot better than you do.
Welcome in, Linda B. Anthony the Molar Man. How you doing, Anthony? So yeah, the Royal Caribbean Cruise, 12 and under are free. Everyone else is 30% off. So good promotions. As everybody's getting ramped back up into sailing, that's good, you know, some good sales here and there. Again, that's only until May 2nd at the moment, so. Well, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. Andy, the Lego Man. Mr. Lego Andy. Tipping $4.27. Happy hump day. Thank you so much, sir. Cannot believe the month of April is gone. Almost. Gonna get into May. Ooh. No, I've tried that, Randy. It didn't work for me either. Welcome in, Hassan. How you doing today?
And it'll be 2 hours from the time of the service.
As always, these past few months, tired. Lots of stuff going on. But, as I say, never better. You never get to take much time to just kind of look at all the details, because the last few times we've come through here, guys, we've just literally just walked through. actual money up there. Somebody's throwing $1 up there. And that says love Cali River Rapids, but they should have made it a little bit longer. Now they've been turning some of the elements back on. For the longest time, most of the watermelon elements have been turned off. So there's been a good amount of time we've ridden this and gotten no moisture, no wet at all, no water. But I think they're starting to turn on some of the other more jets and stuff like this, especially as I'm not really sure how that works as to why, if, you know, social distancing and stuff like that, why they can't squirt you in the face with a thing of water. There is a link somewhere to that, but oh, and it's very possible, Sharon. But that's what's so funny is when they turn off some of the elements, they had turned off some of the dripping parts here and there. Some of the stream and jets to the side. So you went through some of the latter part of the ride and there were just no other water elements other than the one on the drop. Melanie, welcome in. Good question. How far can you book a day at Universal Parks? Well, right now, the 2023 year is already open and available for certain create your own packages. So for our travel clients, we've already started booking 2023. So it's pretty far out. Now, there are no park reservations required. So if you'd like to have some help, or if we can help you in any way as far as getting your Universal plans together, let us know. I've got one this afternoon that's been on my books to get taken care of for like days, and I can't wait to get taken care of and send our magic crew their email that says, yes, I finally got this. So Melanie, have you guys ever been to Universal before? And when are you wanting to go? Just to go to the parks, or is it like a Halloween Horror Nights, a Grinchmas kind of scenario? Now, as always, guys, there's certain areas as we go into the queue. That office right there, that building is just not conducive to connections. So I'll probably drop you as soon as we go into that office and not get you again until we come out the other side. So remember, looking is free. Coming in November 22. So you'll be in time for Grinchmas. Even parked beside the World Globe. That is crazy. That's pretty awesome. Have to find some great ways and experiences for you to hang out and see a Grinch. The birds are really active. Oh, you're eating. So Princess Leo, I am doing quite well as far as my back and my leg from the fall. I am extremely nauseous and feel like I have food poisoning since Saturday because of all the stress relations when it comes to getting our new place, but I'm getting better and we are moving in this weekend, so I will continually get better.
You will get wet. You may get soaked.
Oh, things are going toward the better already. We're getting there. Welcome in, Sherilyn. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button and welcome to the Magic Crew. Glad to have you part of this group. We made it! We made it! That wasn't too bad.
One and around 7 for me, okay?
Oh, okay.
telling you to Watch your step, grab a seat with the seatbelts buckled.
Are we doing, is it one belt or is it two?
Should be left to right.
All right, there is. All
All
right,
right,
there we
guys, we have to do a final seatbelt check before we can leave at this time. I need everyone in the raft to pull on the loose end of your seatbelt strap. Make sure all those seatbelts are good. Please pull on the loose end of your seatbelt strap, folks. Alrighty, guys, make sure you stay seated, stay buckled.
Does my hair look okay?
Work with one good children. May you have a memorable and exciting journey. Hola, mis amigos. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con el cinturón bien. Mantengan las manos y abiertas de la palma.
Look how clear the water is. That's some extremely clear water. Yeah, I'm okay with not going backwards at this point. Oh, that was cold. One giant water roulette wheel. Who's going down? Who's going down? Oh man. This is okay. Oh no 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 no! Ah! Ah! Yeah, water elements are back on. Nobody on the bridge.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
no, there's one person on the bridge.
That one was very bad.
Step carefully out of your raft and onto the platform. Be sure
All right, Benda, that's a short ride. Oh, it's an elephant. Woo.
Back at the top of the ramp.
All right. Yeah, I got a good splash at the bottom. Whew. I got wet. Woo. My, yeah, my. Let's do it again. Oh. Let's watch a few rafts go by, since we can do so here. Woo! Welcome in, Ruby Princess. Yes, I feel refreshed. Travis asks, what's worse, this or Jurassic Park at Universal? Well, they're really not apples to apples. Jurassic Park River Adventure is more like Splash Mountain. And this is more like the Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat barges. And I assure you, I promise you, that Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat barges is 100 times worse than Cali River Rapids. I still have parts of me that are dry, like my shoes are dry. I want to show you, my shoes are dry. My socks are dry. I put them up high. You can't do that on Bilge Rat barges. It's just not possible. It's crazy. Whew. Swan, whenever we ride the Bilge Rat barges, you might as well just be prepared to have your entire body just dumped in a bucket. Which is why, whenever it's like really low wait times and they're like, hey, you guys want to ride a second time and stay on? And we're like, sure, because, it's not like I'm going to get any more wet. Or if I were going to say it like Chandler, could I get any more wet? All right. Wet. Hello, Wet. All right, get our stuff out. Hello, Fancy Nancy. Ooh, there we go. We'll get back set up in Fancy Nancy style here.
All right, we're going.
Brenda did her job. She did a great job. We got baby ducklings. They're getting bigger. They're still, obviously, still very much ducklings. Look at these little guys. They're so small. All right. Oh, I walked over here. I can smell all the food at Yak and Yeti area again. All right, we're going to do another transfer over to our gimbal. Shoot. Get this taken care of here. Oh, come on. By the way, thank you to all of our new subscribers and members of our Magic Crew today. Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Hope if you've taken an opportunity to introduce yourself to a few people in the chat, make some friends, join the community. It's not simply a matter of watching me do stuff, but it's a matter of making friends and joining some other people. So glad to have you here. All right, we're now into our other gimbal. Get back into a little bit smoother motion. Choop. Whew. Oh, my back is wet. When I put my backpack on, that's when I can feel the water. Oh, yeah, my back is drenched. Whew, man. Siva cool. Now, if you guys were here with us at the first part of the stream, we're walking through this area and you're like, where is everybody? The park is empty. And we did, if you were to go back and rewind it about 2 hours and see as we walked through this area, there were very, very few people here at all. Now, they brought friends. So the park did get busy. Now, if you guys have never been to Drinkwalla, this little quick service area here for drinks and a few snacks is just as you enter into the Asian area here. They do have hand-dipped 50th celebration Mickey's premium bars. So they take a Mickey's ice cream bar, they dip it in this blue raspberry coating, cover it in sprinkles. It's $7 for the Mickey's premium bar with that. And of course, you can get all kinds of other drinks, Coke drinks, stuff like that here, and a few alcoholic drinks as well. Even a frozen Jack and Coke. And a Kevin. Oh, such a crowd pleaser. He just roams the park. Everybody loves him. She is back in the park. So cool. But yes, Drinkwalla. People sometimes forget that it's here, but it's a great place to grab some drinks. They do have the 50th bottles. They do have slushies and ices as well. And there's even a little place to sit right there along the water and enjoy after you get your drinks. Watch the boats go by. You might even see a cabin go by like we just did. I'm making a concerted effort not to do that again. I'm going to take the back path here as we walk back through. Oh, Linda B says over at SeaWorld in San Diego they have water guns, which is funny because they have a ride over in Dollywood, which is very similar to that, where there are water guns on the side of the ride, so guests on the side can actually shoot guests on the ride. So we showed up at just the right time that it's tough to be a vlog is letting out. A little bit of a crowd. It only happens when the ride is being exited. Otherwise, this is a pretty empty path for the most part. Just sit and check for a bit. Everybody walks by. Now, they did add some Earth Day cupcakes and desserts here recently. One of them we had the last time we were here. It's a return of the honey bumblebee or the bee cupcake. Got a little honey flavoring to it. Yeah. Excellent cupcake. All right. Things would clear out after a second or two. I got my hat on. But when we first moved here, I had to learn that lesson. That's why I started wearing hats. I sunburned my head a couple of too many times when we first got here. Chip Sanity, welcome. Happy Wednesday. The Lion King sipper, if it's the one that they've had before, is a tall and thin white, like a cylinder with a brown top on it. It's got the cows. It's not like a character shaped or anything like that. for food. So as we get back into things, one of the things we're going to be doing, of course, next week is going back into Epcot. And I'm going to go check out Epcot, Epcot's newest quick service place, a replacement for the electric umbrella, which is the Connections Cafe. It's been the big talk about it all last week. We actually had reservations to go to the park last week on the day that was supposed to open, but just everything that was going on, we just couldn't go. So we will be going back and checking out and personally checking out some of the reviews and some of the foods there. I think Gabriel just had lunch there today. But had lots of people personally talk about how much they have enjoyed the food. Can't wait to try it myself. All right, let's. Woo. After riding a couple of times through single rider for Expedition Everest, it's now showing a 55-minute wait. So this morning we had 5-minute wait times on everything except for Kilimanjaro Safari's Navi River Journey and Flight of Passage. And now we've got an 80-minute wait for Kilimanjaro Safaris, 105 minutes for Flight of Passage, 60 minutes for Navi River Journey, 50 minutes for Dinosaur, 40 minutes for Kali River Rapid, and 55 minutes for Expedition Everest. So the crowds did arrive. They did disperse. They did distribute themselves somewhat more evenly than they were this morning. And here are okay, all that we know is that the Tumble Monkeys are coming back this summer. I don't know if we've got an actual date that's been told just yet. All we know is summertime. Of course, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy was supposed to open up summertime too, so it's officially opening it up on the 27th. Lots of glittery stuff is starting to come back into stock. Hey guys. Iridescent Shimmer, one of the newer collections. Lounge flies, Spirit jerseys, t-shirts. What I think is really funny is when you see stuff like this. I just can't even imagine. A gigantic jacket. We're fully into spring now, which means it's hot. It's summertime. wants to know how much are the Iridescent Shimmer? Sure. We've got price tag here. $110. 110. Now these look a little different than these. Same price. Making sure. I even have a Iridescent Shimmer hat. Look at them, Beverly. So we are, this is the first real full live stream that we've had since the last time we were here in the Animal Kingdom. A week ago Friday. Getting back into play. Going to be doing some more things. Going to be adding some more things to the streams. But glad you guys could join us. So today, guys, I am actually going to be wrapping up for today. Because of the fact that we've got a lot of stuff to get done this afternoon. I've got to get renter's insurance set up. I've got to get a moving truck scheduled. And we're going to start packing and moving starting tomorrow afternoon. So lots of stuff to get done. Glad you could join us for today's stream. At this point, we will not have a stream scheduled for Thursday or Friday just because of the fact that I can't guarantee if we can or what time it would be. But that's not to say that we still won't have content put up on TikTok, Instagram, and over on Facebook as well. So continue to follow us there. Look at our stork over here. Step out of the way and let some of the other guests get some really great pictures. Well, if this has been your first live stream with us, thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Animal Kingdom. We will be, again, going back into a schedule in which we'll be streaming Monday through Friday. I'm expecting that to happen first of next week as we get back into streaming both Disney World parks and Universal. And anything else that we think would be of interest to you to know about here in the Orlando and Central Florida area. And if this is your first time hanging out with us, we'd love to see you on future live streams. So don't leave today without hitting that subscribe button and come back and have some fun with us here at Ear to Ear Magic. Now, if most of you guys know, Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents. That's how we do pay the bills. Live streaming's for fun, and it's great to be able to do. But the fact of the matter is, we take care of our family and everything through our travel. So if you guys are ready to do any travel or know someone who needs some help in making their next plans, we would love for you to refer them to us and let us know if we can help them. And contact us at chrisedwards@travelmation.net and susanedwards@travelmation.net. Of course, again, no fees whatsoever. And we just want to make sure that you guys know that it's great to have a person who's in the parks who knows all the ins and outs of what's going on, and somebody that you know personally that you can get in touch with. That it's more than just booking one half, 30-minute booking and then you don't hear from them again, but it's going to be us helping you out throughout the rest of your trip. So thank you guys so much for allowing us to be a part of your day today here on Wednesday. The only thing that I ask is if you had a good time today, make sure to find some sunshine, put it in your pocket. The next time you meet someone who needs some, take it out and share it with them. You guys have a great, wonderful day. Thank you for being such an amazing magic crew. And we'll keep your eyes on the schedules, and we'll be back with you guys live in the parks again very soon. You guys have a wonderful day. See you then.